Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to demonstrate how you will use the online simulator or online compiler for executing your C program. So what you have to do, you have to open a browser, then enter the URL www.onlinegdb.com/online_C_compiler hash. I have provided the this URL in the part 2 video lecture. So I have specified 3-4 online compiler. You can use any one. I am using this online compiler. After giving this URL, press enter. When you will press enter, you will get this window. Click on this and remove whatever program given on the ID. Now this is the window where you will write your program. Now if you want to create a new file, you can use this option. To run your program, you can use the short key cut key F9 or just click on this. To save your program, click on this button. To store the program on your repository, you can just click on this to download your code, and then you can store your code in the on your repository, that is on GitHub. So I will start writing my first program, and this program is to print hello C programming. So what I will do, I need to first include the header files, hash include, and then stdio.h. So this stdio.h is my standard. Std stand for standard, I for input, O for output, and this is the header file. And then, as I mentioned in part 2 video lecture, C programming is a structured programming and it supports modular or functional programming. So I will create a function, and the name of the function is main, and this notation is for the function. So two parentheses, left and right parentheses together, it represents function, and this function will return an integer value. That is why the return type is int. Now I will create the body of this function. So this left parenthesis and right parenthesis represents the body of this function main. In this main function, I will use a print statement to print hello C programming. So in C, we use a standard print statement which is printf, and then in parenthesis and double quote, we will specify our message, that is hello C programming, and then we'll terminate it by semicolon. So this is the first program, and when I will run this program, it will give the output hello C program, and we will get the output in the bottom of this screen. To see the output, let me click on this run button. See here, you can see the output of this program. So this is a very simple online compiler which you can use for compiling your C programs. Now we will write the second program for adding two numbers. Let me remove the instructions. So here we will start with hash include. We'll include the standard input output .h header file. Then I will create the main function, then the body of the main function. I'm going to add two numbers, so I need to declare my numbers first. So I would like to declare my number as of integer type. My first number is A, my second number is B, and the result of A plus B I will store in C. Then I want to print a message on the output screen, enter two numbers. So printf, so that user will get to know that what he has to do. Enter two numbers. To accept the number from the user, C programming language supports a function called as scanf. and we need to tell to the computer that the number is of integer type, so we need to use format specifier. For integer we use %d as a format specifier. If the number is of floating type, then we can use %f. If the number is of character data type, then %c. So first number is a, so I will write %d comma, and this integer number is for a, so at the address %a. So address of a, ampersand is specifies the address and a is the variable name. So this %d will accept an integer number and the number will be stored at the address of a. Now I would like to accept second number, so I will specify one more %d and then comma %b. So this, the second integer number will be stored at the address of b, and then this line will be terminated by the semicolon. Then I will specify the expression, that is c is equal to a plus b, and then semicolon. So this line will perform the addition of a and b, that is the number at the address of a and at the address of b. Then after performing this operation, I would like to print the value c, so I will again use printf because I want to print the result, and this result will be again in integer type because we are adding integer with integer, so we will get integer number. So here we need to specify the format %d for %d for c comma c, and then semicolon. Then this program is done. Return 0 because the main function and it's given here and its return type is integer, so it will return an integer value. So 0 is my integer value. So this program is done. Now I want to see the output of this program, so let me run this program. Yeah, so here you can see since this is my print statement and it prints enter two numbers, so you can get this output, enter two numbers. So I am going to enter my first number is 10 and my second number is 10, so it should give me the answer 20. So here you can see the answer is 20. You can specify the sum is equal to %d. So what will happen? You will get this message and then your answer. My first number is 10, my second number is 20, so 10 plus 20 it will give me 30. So the sum is 30. Now if you want to extend this program for let's say multiplication also, so you can say d is equal to a multiply b. So what I'm going to do in this program, I'm using this d, so I need to specify, I need to declare d first. So d is declared here, and then I can write another print statement, printf. I can say the multiplication is equal to %d and d. That's it. So this program is updated with two statements. This is the first statement, and this statement will multiply two numbers, that is a and b, and I have given one print statement to print the results, that is d. Now let me run this program. Now my first number is 4 and my second number is 4, so the sum of these two numbers, that is 4 plus 4, it will give me 8, and multiplication it will give me 16. So multiplication is 8 and sorry, sum is 8 and multiplication is 16. So both the answers are coming in one line. So what we can do, we can use /n to put this statement, that is the multiplication is %dd, in the next line. Let me run this again. My first number is 4 and my second number is 4. So here you can see this statement is going in, is printed in the next line. Now what you can do, you can check your program for decision making statements. So let me use this program. So I'm going to write a simple program for simple if statements. Int x, I'm declaring a variable x, and then I'm initializing the value of x is equal to 10. So this is my start point, if you remember. So x is equal to 10. Then I'm checking a condition. If x is greater than 10, then what to do? I'm saying to the computer, perform printf. What? Print the message x is greater than 0. And then that's it. And then because main is, the return type for the main is integer, so I will write return 0. And let me run this program. So when I will enter this, printf, number, scanf %x. Now let me run this. Yeah. So here let me enter my first number. I'm saying my number is 4. X is greater than 10. Since this number 4 is not greater than 10, so this message is not got printed. Now let me run this program again, and let me take some higher value. So I'm going to enter my x is 13, which is greater than 10. So I will get this message. So if this condition is true, that is x is greater than 10 is true, then this message will get printed. Otherwise you will not get any message. So let me run this program again. Now my number is less than 10, that is 8. I will get nothing. This message will not get printed. Whereas in next run, if the value of x is, let's say, 15, which is higher than 10, that is this condition is true now, so we will get this message. Yeah, I will say not 0, it will be 10. Then 10, then so it is 15, so I will get x is greater than 10. So that's all in this. So now you know how you can use the online compiler for compiling your C program. In the next video, I will cover some more programming examples for decision making statement, looping statement, and arrays. Thank you very much.